I'm new to like these videos, and I just feel so strange doing them. Okay, so I am going to tell you what the basic things, like that, I'm going to strip it down, and the most basic things you need to start shooting film. You don't have to be a photographer. You don't have to be a professional photographer. You don't have to be anything. The reality of it is everyone used to shoot film, and it wasn't considered magic, and that's what we're going to try and replicate, okay? An unmagical process. So, step one, get yourself a tiny camera. That's my suggestion because it can fit in like a fanny pack or a purse or around your neck easily. And when it can fit in these places, it means it goes places with you. So get yourself a tiny camera. You can get a tiny camera from eBay. You can get one from an estate sale, from your grandparents' closet. You can get one from Facebook Marketplace. Don't spend more than $50 to $100 if you're not like super into this. And make sure it has a flash, because I think the flash makes a huge difference. If you do decide to go a little fancier, I guess you could go get an Olympus Stylus Epic or something, but I don't really think they're that amazing. Okay, so you've got your super tiny camera, and now you need your film. So order some film. Don't order just any film. I want to set you up for success. So you should order Portra 400 or Kodak Gold 200. Portra 400 has a lot of exposure latitude, so basically that just means if you screw up the settings, your picture will still probably look pretty good. They've got a lot of like ability in the lab to make that look nice. I think Kodak Gold 200 is really nice in point and shoot cameras. I feel like point and shoot, or Kodak Gold was made for point and shoot cameras, you know, as it's been around for so long. So get yourself a tiny camera, get yourself some film. Put the film in said tiny camera. I'm not going to right now because I have some loaded, and then just shoot it. Don't think too much about it, except for if you're indoors and you're learning, turn the flash on. Make sure the flash is on if you're indoors. If you're photographing someone who is backlit, like the sun's behind them, turn the flash on. Other than that, have fun. That's my main advice. Have fun. Once you're done, rewind the film while it's still in camera. Don't open the back of the camera until the film is rewound. Sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised. Okay, so now you've got rewound film. Mail it into a film lab or take it to a local lab. If you're in Austin, I have a suggestion for one to take it into, but if you're out of Austin, find your own local lab or take it to, or send it into a mail-in lab. Like CVS's and Walgreens don't really do this anymore, so you will kind of have to like do a little bit of Googling. But if you don't want to Google, I'll put a list at the bottom of this post of like some labs you can mail it into. And when you mail it into them, what they're going to do is they're going to get this film, they're going to develop in magic chemicals, and then they're going to scan it, and you're going to get JPEGs back. So on the order form, it'll ask you, how big of a JPEG do you want? Just say like normal resolution. You don't need big things. You don't know what you're going to do with them. And then have them return the negatives to you at some point. I wouldn't recommend right away. You know, you can wait, but that way, if you decide, like, you get really into this later, you can like do something else with those negatives. It's a nice backup to have. That's it. That's literally it. The main thing is don't complicate this. And if you have questions, I have office hours for beginners to professionals to whatever, for film on Monday mornings. And you don't have to buy anything from me. You just literally come and you ask me a question. It's all virtual, and then you leave, and that's it. So if you have a question, if you're kind of concerned, if you feel like, oh, this is gonna be such an expensive mistake, pause, show up to office hours, and I'll walk you through this, and it's gonna be great. So, cool. Tag me if you do it because of this, and I'm excited to hear about your journeys. Bye.